Today's show is being hosted by Blake Anderson. He is one of our team captains. He's from Waunakee, Wisconsin, and he is a second-team All-Star from last year's team. He's going to be asking some questions to the boys here, and I'm going to talk about each and every one that we have on today's panel. Starting with Blake Anderson. Blake is a competitive player. He brings that ultra competitiveness to every game in practice. He's one of the best players in the league, and he's also been a great leader inside the locker room this year.
Hi, and welcome to the Blake Anderson Show. Tonight, with your host, Blake Anderson. I want to go over a quick recap of the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings games last weekend. Friday night, we traveled to St. Croix Valley Magicians. We lost 3-1, going into the third period with a 1-0 lead and ended up losing 3-1. On Saturday night, we were down 3-1 and ended up coming back in the third to win in a shootout 4-3 with Reed Kaiser getting the game-winning tally. To introduce the players that will be on tonight's show, we're going to figure out who they are, where they're from, and what their favorite Disney movie is. By asking them their favorite Disney movie, you really find out what their personality is, whether it's an upbeat, fun-going movie like Frozen or a musical like Fantasia. It's all from all over the board, so.
Hi, I'm Tyler Carey. I'm from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and my favorite Disney movie is Lion King.
All right, Tyler, so what attracted you to come to the Riverkings?
I was attracted to come play for the Riverkings based on Austin Luxford telling me about the team last year and the great community that it came with.
Tyler, after the first game losing 3-1 with their late comeback, what do you think we did different in Game 2 to come out with the win?
Game 1, we didn't play our game. We didn't get pucks deep. In Game 2, we just came in and got pucks deep and forechecked them to get the win.
Next weekend, Tyler, we go travel to Illiana. What are your goals for that weekend's games?
My goals for this weekend's game is to go in, play a simple game, and come back with 4 points.
So Tyler, you and me are in the same boat. We've been out of school for 2 years, going on our third year out of school, and next year we're going to have to go to college. So I like to keep my mind flowing with trivia questions day to day, so I thought I'd give you one just to see if your mind's flowing. What is pie?
Pie is 3.14.
You are incorrect, Tyler. Pie is actually a delicious dessert that you can have with many different toppings.
Tyler Carey's been a great addition to our team this year. He's a 20-year-old, and you can tell by looking at him on camera that he looks even older than his age. He also brings a very mature game to the ice. He has a high motor, he works very hard, and he competes, and that's what we want in the Riverkings locker room. He's a former teammate, high school teammate at Austin Luxford, and once Austin comes back from his injury, those two look to tear it up this year.
Jake Leau from Denver, Colorado. My favorite Disney movie is Frozen.
Jake, coming from the NAHL, how does this team's organization and fan base compare to the team you played for in Springfield?
You know, the Riverkings get great fan base, great support from the community. We have a great coach and great staff to really help promote our organization, and it's a great place to play.
What did you take away from last weekend's games against St. Croix Valley Magicians?
Last weekend's games were really good for me. First away series, and it really helped show me how to finish out games and finish out a series.
So far in the season, what do you think this team's strong points are?
We have a fast team, a lot of skill players, as well as some strong defensemen. It really helps us battle and put the puck in the net.
You live with your billet father, Elliot, who kind of resembles Dan Bazarian, and he also runs Anytime Fitness. How does that help you in your hockey game?
Living with Elliot's been great. Really helps with my diet. Also, off the ice, in the gym, a lot of it is good.
With what the Riverkings have done in a short amount of time being in Wisconsin Rapids, it's attracting better players to our organization now. Jake Leau is a perfect example of that. He was trying to play in the North American Hockey League, which is a Tier 2 level. He was looking for a place to play, and he was steered this way by a former friend of mine, Mike Hartman, who's a NHL 9-year vet. Jake is a big, powerful forward. He's going to bring a lot of experience to our team. He's going to bring speed, a physical style of play, which the Riverkings desire. Having a player coming from the North American Hockey League gives our guys something to shoot for, and it's what the River Kings are all about.
I'm John McManis. I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, and my favorite Disney movie is Hercules.
John, being a rookie, what have you learned so far this season from your veterans?
What I've learned from the veterans is in order to be successful at this level, you have to have hard work, determination on and off the ice.
And so far during the season, what has been the hardest part about moving away from home, and how have you coped with that?
The hardest thing would probably be being away from my parents and brothers. It's just really different not having anybody around all the time. But coping with it, it's just hanging out with the guys, being active, doing things.
John, I heard your favorite type of food is dinosaur egg oatmeal. Now I've got a quick question. When you make that, do you make a little nest in your oatmeal for your egg, or how do you go about eating that?
Yeah, Blake, the only way to eat the dinosaur egg oatmeal is to make a nest in the middle so that the eggs melt, and then you eat around it and finish with the eggs.
John McManis was a late addition to our roster. Right before the season started, I received a call from John. He's a former teammate of Gunnar Morse and played for a good friend of mine, Brent Culleton, who is also a coach now in Kansas City. John was looking to play in Canada, where his parents are from, and when that didn't work out with import issues, he ended up with our team. He brings a very offensive game. He's learning to play at a junior level, and once he figures that out, he's going to be a great addition to the River Kings.
I'm Chris Essie from Chicago, Illinois, and my favorite Disney movie is Tarzan.
Essie, can you explain your level of excitement traveling back to Illinois to play Illiana, your home state?
I'm really excited to go back home to play in Illinois because obviously it's where I'm from, but my family only lives an hour away and they get to come watch me.
Essie, living with a police officer, Abbott's, is it hard to get away with stuff at that house?
Brandon Abbott's a great guy to be around at home. He may be a police officer, but at home he's a great family man and it's really comfortable to be around.
Essie, you're a member of the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. I understand your girlfriend is also a River Queen. Is that true?
My girlfriend is a River Queen. She's a very loyal fan and she knows that hockey comes first.
Chris Essie is a returning River King. He brings speed and the desire that we want in our locker room and on the ice every day. Chris is a tenacious player. He's improved a lot, learned what it takes to be a junior player. He brings veteran leadership, and he's going to have a great season. With Chris's speed, the sky's the limit.
After last weekend, Coach, what do you think we need improvements on the most?
After last weekend in Hudson, we need to improve on staying consistent and playing a full 60 minutes.
Coach, where do you see this team 2 weeks down the road?
Really happy with the progress so far this season. 2 weeks down the road, I'm hoping to have guys more on board, understanding what we want to do each and every game, and competing in practice each and every day.
Coach, what is your game plan going into this weekend's games versus the Illiana Blackbirds?
Going against Illiana this weekend, we know it's a tough place to play. They're notoriously tough at home. We're going to have to keep our game very simple, stick to our task at hand, get pucks deep, make their defensemen work, and compete and play fast, hard, physical River King hockey.
Besides for your dog Zamboni, what is one thing you wish you could take on the road with you to away games?
The one thing I would like to take on away games, I would have to say, is my wife. But I think she's happier at home watching the games on fast hockey.
Now, Coach, I heard your wife, LaDonna, is a fantastic cook/baker. What is your favorite dish that she makes?
Well, we kind of split the cooking, but during the season she does the most of it. So I would have to say her banana bread with extra chocolate chips is my favorite. As you can see behind me, we have our new edition green jersey that is sponsored by Ho Chunk Nation. Right over here to the right of me. Ho Chunk Nation is a proud sponsor of the River Kings. We are also going to be doing a mentorship besides wearing the green special jersey night. October 10th will be the night that we break out these special jerseys, and Ho Chunk will be doing a ceremonial puck drop. We want to thank Ho-Chunk Nation for all their support and all the support throughout Wisconsin Rapids community. We're proud. Our next home series will be October 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're going to be right here at home at Southwood County Rec Center playing Decatur Blaze. Please come out and check us out. Friday and Saturday games are at 7:30, and then we're going to have a Sunday matinee game at noon. We'll be wearing our special green jersey sponsored by Ho-Chunk. Bring the whole family. Come see the excitement. Come see some fast-paced physical hockey.